up guys? Today I'm going to be talking about my tattoos and when I got them, how I got them, how many do I have, did it hurt, like all the beautiful questions that everyone always asks me, and I will be revealing all the secrets. First of all, let's go through the tattoos. My first tattoo that I ever got was my lizard's name on my foot. And this one I did at home by myself with a tattoo machine that I bought by myself, and I had no freaking idea what the fuck I was doing, so it was super dangerous. Absolutely do not advise this. 1 out of 10, super bad. Don't do this at home. Just go to a tattoo studio. Bam. So the thing with this tattoo is I love my lizard so much and I wanted her name on me forever. So I picked a spot that would be really easy for me to do, and after that I just looked up some random YouTube videos with how to set up your tattoo machine and how to tattoo with, I don't know, with ink and all the shit. So yeah, it was quite an adventure and I had to redo it 4 times because I fucking suck and it still looks terrible. But you know what? I will not touch it up and I will not tattoo anything over it or around it or whatever, because I just want it to be there like that to remind me of the stupid shit that I used to do when I was young, because you know, I love it either way. I would never remove it or never do anything to it. Like, I just love it and it reminds me of what it's supposed to remind me, and that's it. The second tattoo I got is a big letter piece on my left thigh and it says, "You can't cast a shadow without the sun." Now that has a bunch of meaning which I will absolutely not go into, but the thing is, I was on Instagram one day and I was like scrolling through all these beautiful tattoo artists that I usually follow, and one of them was a resident artist at a tattoo shop here in Berlin, and I just wrote her an email and I was like, "Hey, I want a piece on my thigh, can you do it?" And I sent her the quote. And then she asked me to go there so she can trace my leg. And after that, she drew up 2 drafts. And then I picked one and that was it. I went in after 4 hours of really painful shit. I was super happy with the tattoo and it was the most painful one so far. Like, it hurt like a motherfucker, especially the lines. They hurt really bad. Like really, really, really bad. I think it's all about the mindset. Like, if you go in and you're like trying to accept the pain, it's gonna go one way, or if you're trying to fight against it, you're just gonna be in more pain. And that's what I did. I was like always trying to, I don't know, my muscles were really tense and I was not relaxing and I just couldn't, I couldn't get into a nice mindset where I would just be like, okay, this is gonna happen, it's gonna hurt like shit, and then after a couple of hours you're gonna be done. No, it hurt a lot and I wanted to scream a few times, but anyway, that's a part of life and I absolutely don't regret it. It was so worth it for like 4 hours of pain, and after that, like, everyone in the tattoo shop came in and they were like looking at it and they were like taking pictures for like, I literally stayed there an hour after just so everyone could take pictures. So that was really fun. My next tattoo was done also in Berlin by one of my previous teachers from university, and he was just in town. I was like, I really want a tattoo because his stuff is so cool. It's like so nice, it's so detailed and so pretty, and this one's gonna be continued at some point. But for now, we just have a portrait, which was also done in about 4 hours, but the level of detail, I shit you not, it is so freaking cool. Like, when I saw it, I was like, ugh, damn! I had to look at it for the next like 3 or 4 days. I was like, oh my god, oh my days, what the fuck? This is so awesome. Yeah. So at the moment it's just a portrait, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna do something on the top of her head or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm just gonna I don't really care. I know that his stuff is cool and it's gonna be super awesome. And my last tattoo that I got about a week and a half ago is on my wrist. This one. You can't really see it properly. But it's a little symbol from a conference I went to back in August, and like the day the conference was done, I knew that I want this symbol on me because I just really loved what happened there, like everything, like meeting people and listening to talks and all this stuff. But I was like, I really want to think about it so that I'm gonna be sure that it's gonna be the right choice. So after, I don't know, what is now January, since August I was thinking about it, and now I actually went and done it at the same tattoo studio where I was with my big letter piece. I just went in and I was like, hey, are you doing walk-ins today? Yes. Well, we're gonna have it done in about 40 minutes. Nice. That was really impulsive, and I was actually a bit angry because the tattoo artist forgot to continue a line over here. It's not exactly like the illustration, but it doesn't really matter. It's special, you know, just like me. Anyway, let's get on to these questions. So, question 1, did it hurt? It depends on what you mean by hurt, and it depends which tattoo you're talking about. Because if we take my first one that's on my foot, the pain there was about 4 out of 10. If we take the big lettering piece, the pain is about 9.5 out of 10. If we take the portrait, that was about 5 out of 10. And if we take the wrist, that was about 2 out of 10. I mean, all of these were very different, and they take more or less time, and it depends on the artist and how they do it and how much lighting, how much shading you have, like, I don't know. It also depends on how much you're willing to tolerate pain, and what your mindset is and how you think about pain, and if you understand that it's a temporary thing, it's gonna hurt less, and if you try to relax, it's gonna be even better. So I don't know. It hurts. That's the bottom line. Like, if you don't like pain, do not get a tattoo. That's the easiest answer I can give you. Question 2. Do you regret them? Absolutely not. I will never regret any of these tattoos. They all have a special meaning for me, and for me they're all really timeless. Like, I love them, and I'm gonna keep loving them more and more as time passes. I don't know. I would never do anything to them, remove them or change them or whatever. They're awesome. Next question. How are you going to feel about them when you are old? The same way I feel right now. I don't know. I would not. I don't even care. Like, who cares? I would not think any different of them. I'd be like, yeah, I was 20, whatever, and I wanted a tattoo, and it's pretty, and it's still pretty, and that's life. What does it mean? Some of them mean something, like I said, like my lizard one, like I love my lizard. The quote one, that's just some shit that no one cares about, but for me it's very important. The portrait one, I just love it, it's just pretty. That's it. And this one also has a lot of meaning. Actually, to me, this one has the most meaning so far, because to me it's just every time I'm in a space or in a spot where I feel that I could be better, I need to look at this tattoo and think that I should go the extra mile. I should push myself to be better than what I am. Because staying in your comfort zone, like, what is that? That's never gonna be anything that's gonna bring you more satisfaction in life. So that's what that means to me. Next question. How much did you pay for it? Well, if I did it myself, then obviously I didn't pay anything. Well, I paid for the supplies and the tattoo machine. And the other ones, if you really want a tattoo, it will not matter how much a tattoo costs. And I obviously will not tell how much they cost. I mean, that's just awkward and probably weird for the artist as well, obviously. So yeah, I mean, to me they do not have a price point. If I really want a tattoo, I will get some money saved up, like a range between whatever I think is minimum and whatever I think is maximum, and I hope that I nail this range. If not, then that sucks, but usually I think I'm good with approximating how much it costs. But to me, it doesn't matter how much it costs. Like, if I really want it, it's gonna happen. Next question. What do your parents think of them? Ask them, I don't know. Next question. Would you ever get them removed? Absolutely not. Never, ever, ever, never. If exactly the opposite, actually. I would just fill my body with them. If I had the choice today, I already would know the next 5 tattoos that I would want to get. Next question. How do you care for them? Well, first of all, the first 2 weeks after you get a tattoo are super crucial, because just getting a tattoo is not just the action of getting tattooed. It's also the aftercare. So if you fuck up the aftercare, you're gonna fuck up your tattoo, and it's not your artist's fault. What you have to do is you have to care, especially in the 3 days after getting a tattoo. It's really important to like wash it with some pH neutral soap, and you also have to put some cream on it, like some healing cream thingy. I don't know, here it's called the Bepanthen cream, and you just smear it all over. Not too much and not too little. But I don't know, at least 3 times a day. And you keep doing that until the tattoo heals completely. So all the scab is gone, all the scabbing is gone, and yeah, that's it. And after, you just have to like always try to moisturize and not sit in the sun and all this shit that you hear all the time. Next question. How long did it take? Well, the first tattoo, I don't know, it took me like an hour to do it by myself, or maybe 2 because I was like screaming at myself. But besides that, the big ones, they took 4 hours each, and this one took like, I think it was more like half an hour, maybe 40 minutes, something like this. Next question. How do you know what you want to get? Usually I have a list in my phone, I still have it right now. I have a list of about 10 to 15 ideas, and maybe once in a while I look at them and I think, would I still really want that? And if I do, then I just keep it there. And if it's there for like a few months, then I know that I really want it and I will not stop wanting it, so it will happen. So, but even coming up with ideas for what I want, sometimes it's just looking at other tattoo artists or what they've done. Sometimes it's just you come across things that mean a lot to you, or you think it's a part of your values or what you think life is about, or I don't know. It just depends. Like if I want to, I don't know, if I want to commemorate my time in Berlin because I've lived here for the past 3 years, maybe I want the Berlin Tower on my butt. Obviously I don't, but still. You know, you always have to think of what's important to you, and they just spring from there. Next question. I'm thinking of getting a tattoo. Will it hurt? Honestly, so many people ask me this. They're like, oh, that's nice, I want a tattoo as well. Will it hurt? Yes, it will fucking hurt. And to me, the pain does not matter. That's the least of my problem. Like, to me it matters that I have to care about it, and I have to like be careful with what I touch or where I go or what I put, like what clothes I wear or whatever. It's like really, yeah, I don't know. Yes, it will fucking hurt. That's the answer, the short answer. Next question. Is it safe? Well, if you're doing it in your own home with a tattoo machine bought from fuck knows where, and you don't even use proper ink, then no, it's not really safe. Do not do that. Absolutely not. But if you're in a tattoo studio, then 110% it is super safe. They know what they're doing. Just trust your artist. And it's, I don't know, the possibility of something going wrong in a tattoo studio is so small. It's like, I don't know, maybe if you like unplug something or put it on fire, or I don't know. Yes, it is safe. Last question. Are tattoos addictive? Absolutely. I mean, for me they are. I already know the next 3 or 4 tattoos I will get, and they're pretty big pieces, so we're just gonna take our time and like save up some money and just see what artist will be the perfect one for the specific pieces. So, and even after that, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come up with more ideas for more tattoos and more stuff, and yeah, I don't think it will ever stop. But yeah, it's pretty exciting to think about it. So yeah, that was it for this question, tattoo, answer, whatever this is. And I hope you enjoyed it and you found it somewhat educational, and I don't know, maybe it inspires you to get your next tattoo. Anyway, thanks for watching.